Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this new figure unboxing and review, we're going to be looking at the Newage Legendary Heroes number 61B, Tekeli Lee. I think that's what he's pronounced as. If I've got that wrong, I do apologise. Please let me know in the comments if I have, but that is this particular little figure here. So what we're going to do with this video, we're going to have a quick look at him in both of his modes, help you decide how you want to display him. We're going to have a look at how you can use his accessories in both modes. Because I've got the other three uses of the mold, we can have a look at how they all look together. We can have a look at how he compares to the original, I suppose. Homage of the original figure is of course of a Generation 1 Seaspray. We can bring in a few other figures just to give you an idea of how small these are. That is a core class standard mainline figure there, just to give you an idea. As I say, these guys are tiny. Right, as I start to pop these away, I'd like to remind anybody who's not subscribed to the channel, they'd like to hit that subscribe button for me now please, and also to thank Shows eStore, because that's where this figure came from. Right, the packaging we're going to have a very quick look at. These are packed together, they come together in robot mode, standing next to each other like that. The instructions basically are repackaged from the original owner of the mold, and they will work for all of them, but you will have noticed I've uploaded a separate tutorial anyway. So on the front of the box you've got both of them with just a bit of artwork, and then you've got actual product shots on the side, and indeed another product shot of him on the back. Now I think, and again correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure this is the shattered glass version of him. If I'm completely wrong, of course let me know, because then I learn as well. This is the alternate mode though, and the main difference you can see straight away is the propellers from the original owner of the mold. The two latest ones, which come packed together, don't have the propellers, they have like fans like so. Now these are really intricate, really detailed little figures, and indeed very clever, which you'll see in a second, especially when we get them into robot mode. You've got lovely translucent windows there. I know some people don't like that, but I really do. We've got die cast pieces in here as well as plastic, and you can probably tell by all the panels and where it's all joined together that it's going to be quite a little intricate figure. Now the accessories that come with him, you've got two separate accessories. You've got like a splash effect, which sort of doubles up as like a mini shield backpack, which you'll see in a second. And then we've got a teeny little gun as well. Now the teeny little gun I think is what I would class for Newage figures to be industry standard. So Hasbro obviously have 5mm ports, whereas Newage have these really tiny ones. And you can see you can pop this on the front of the vehicle like so, and you can then attach this into the back like so to give it a bit of a splash effect, and it looks quite good. But to be honest, I don't really think, and I don't know anybody actually who displays their Newage figures in alternate mode, apart from, I don't know, no, not even a Mega Supreme, because the main reason for this is they scale really well with each other in robot mode. But if I show you how big this is compared to a G1, it is tiny. So this is the G1 original version of Seaspray, and again exactly that, it's much smaller. That's a bit mistransformed, to be honest. That should be lying flat like that. I don't know why it's done that, but we'll have a look at that in a second. But yeah, that's what it should look like. There have been some other crazy color versions of Seaspray released in Spain in the early 90s of the knockoff, so I wonder if we may get any of these as well. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, because they really do like to pick as many different color schemes as they can, and indeed use them. Right, to be honest, let me just show you quickly how big he is compared to a normal. This is, in fact, I say normal, this is quite a small deluxe figure. So this is how big he is compared to a quite a small deluxe figure. If I get obviously quite a big deluxe figure, it's insane. You could probably drive this, it's that much smaller. Right, not much more to say about this particular mode. For me with these, it's all about the robot mode, so let's have a look at him in that. Okay then, so here he is in his robot mode, and once again, you know, he looks great. And this is, I suppose, where you see the main difference between these and your standard core class figures, because the articulation on them is crazy. There's a ball and socket on the head, so you can literally turn it around, up and down. You can make him look around as well. That will move around. It's quite awkward to get to, in all honesty, but you can move it around once you get it going quite easily. The shoulders, of course, are on ball and sockets, you can see underneath there, so they'll go all the way out to the side, all the way around. There is a swivel underneath the shoulder, there's a bicep flexion, there's no wrist swivel unfortunately, there's also no waist swivel, but this is amazing. Watch this, there's a genuine ab crunch that is supposed to be there. It crunches forwards and backwards. The legs, as you can see, are on ball and sockets, they'll kick out, kick back, kick to the side. There's your knee bend, there's a swivel, there's a tilt, there's a rock, there's a toe tap, there's basically leader class, I suppose, articulation in these figures, in these, again, tiny little legend scale figures. And I suppose, again, just to give you an idea of how small it is, there is a core class figure, and then there is the original G1, so you can see just how small he is. I mean, even the Newage Optimus Prime is quite a bit bigger than him, loads bigger than him, in honesty. Hopefully that gives you an idea of his scale. The good thing is, though, you can still use the accessories in both modes. I think now the splash effects look much better, and I think they definitely work with the Newage molds. What I mean by that, with these fans at the top instead, you can pop the gun in either hand, and this is of course his box buddy, so they come packaged together, and I think they look really good with them bits on the back. So this is this particular box. The original box was this, and that's Triton and Tremors. Triton was your Seaspray figure, and then Tremors, I believe, is based on Man of War, the GoBots figure, and there's all four of them together. This is the original on the end there. And again, I mean, look how, I suppose, what 40 years worth of engineering's done to get from this all the way to that. To be honest, definitely not much more to say about these guys, because I've done individual videos on all four. They are great, they are a bit of fun, they scale really well with your Newage figures. Pretty much only Doctor Wu, not so much maybe, because he's, I don't know, maybe with some of the Doctor Wu figures, but definitely not with your Hasbro figures, as you can see there. Right, as I said, nothing else to say about him. I do really like it, I think they're great. And of course, if you want to get these direct, there is a link to Show Z. Don't forget to use my code on the description. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.